Hello, darlings. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you're another YouTuber, let me know down in the comments, and I will sub you back. Now stay safe, wear your masks, and here's the video. Hello, darlings. It's Brandy here. Today we are going to do a New Year's Eve nail set. Also, a bitch is back. Yes, we are back. The shop is open on Shopify. We got all the same great stuff, just in a different place. The logo stickers, I'm trying to work out a way so I don't get like copyright infringement suit. So I'm trying to find a good way to work around that because I can't really show pictures of the stickers without getting hit with copyright things. So if you have any ideas or input that you could help me with to make it clear to people when they look on the store exactly what they're buying. I mean, of course, if they message me, I can show them, but that's kind of, you know, I don't want people to have to work that hard to find out what I'm selling. So if you have any pointers, please let me know. I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas or whatever holiday you may celebrate, whether it's solstice or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, you know, Three Kings Day, whatever does it for you. I hope you had a marvelous day, darling. I do want to add that there are still people that need watch time to get monetized. There is a big list of them, but Snazzy Nail Art Studio by Tia, Hillbilly Nails and more, Nails Makeup and more, Karina's Nail Designs, Viola Brown Nailcoverlover, and there's another handful of them. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I will have an updated watch time playlist, so if you would go and show some love to those ladies, let them get their monetization status, and, you know, just help a nail sister out. Mwah, mwah, thank you. Alright, now let's get into these nails. Okay, so I am making a glitter mix with the snow glitter that I have on my shop. I'm just taking out a couple little cuticle pusher spoons in there. And this can be used like the way that I'm using it, not as snow, but as like part of confetti celebration type thing. And you can add all sorts of stuff in there, red lips and high heels for Valentine's Day. Damn, not Halloween. Valentine's Day. Well, you could do it for Halloween too. I mean, it would still fit. So I put another couple spoons of this gold hollow strip glitter. I don't know. I know there's a correct phrase, but you know, it's like a long line. So I put that in there, and there it goes, looking like a party popper. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, I had to clean up that little mess real quick. So here's a close-up of the glitter, looking poppin'. Because it does sparkle. It's not matte, but it's just white. So I know a lot of times iridescent is the way that people will go when it comes to white, but I feel like this is so versatile. And plus, it's from the Colors Your World, so it's pretty pricey, and it's definitely solvent resistant to all monomers and acetone and all that stuff. So here I'm using my Yogi top coat. Save 25% using code BRC25 on their website. Yes, if you are going to buy some Yogi, which if you're interested in starting polygel or you just want a really good polygel, Yogi is the place to go. They are definitely who I recommend for beginners. And I still use it too. I mean, it's a great product. So, and I love their top coat and base coat. I have so many different types, but I always go back to the Yogi. So, with these now, I just poured it over the top. I didn't want to get out that tray thing because I knew it was probably going to be a single pour. Originally, I was going to try to do like an ombre, but I decided a French was looking a lot better than an ombre, so I kind of just went with the French instead. I did run into a little complication because originally I was thinking I was going the top coat over it so it wouldn't be a big deal, but I did end up just leaving it like that. So where I'm like pushing with the toothpick, there were like faint lines in the top coat, so it was like kind of bumpy and missing some. So I had to go back at the end and apply top coat to where the glitter wasn't to make up for that on 2 of the nails. So just bear in mind, you know, it wasn't a perfect technique. Like, see how I'm pushing up there? That's like exactly where I had those lines and bumps. It worked out okay going with the extra top coat, but it could have been messy. So, you know, just something that I learned. I'll keep in mind for the next time. But yeah, I love that. I think it looks great. Now, these decals are a story in the making. So the first year I started doing nails, I didn't have any New Year's stuff or Christmas stuff or anything like that. So right after New Year's, I ordered this. Then last year, I tried to use it and it didn't work well. It didn't stick to the nail. It kept popping up. So hence I am using the air dry nail glue, or foil glue, I should say, so that when I do cut the water decal, it will stick long enough for me to put some gel on top of it and cure it. So here's the instructions. It basically says you need to paint your nail with a top coat and then go in with the water decal and secure it again with another top coat. So because of last year, I knew exactly what I needed to do to get it to come out okay. Now, the ballerinas are not going to show, obviously, because the nails are black, but their skirts look like snowflakes. So I decided to go with a half snowflake instead of trying to paint out a ballerina or whatever. So I just left it at that. I am cutting very, very close to the picture because, like I said, it has a very thick layering, I guess, sort of like She Modern decals, where you have to cut really, really close, otherwise you would get some sticking up because the quality of the decal itself is so good. So it's very different from like the regular AliExpress decals. And these do not have a cover sheet at all. So you don't have to try to worry about peeling off a clear sheet or anything like that. It's just as you see it is how it goes. I did also steal this idea from She Modern. She sells the little things and sends it with her decals, or you can order it. This was just regular eye drops from the dollar store, but I used it, cleaned it out, and then just put regular water in it so that I cannot make such a mess dipping it into a pool, which I still like to do, but I figured I would give this a try because I hadn't used it before. So I decided to start at the bottom of the nail, and I kind of got it okay, but there were some edges that were sticking up. You couldn't really see them, but I could see them, like in person, you could tell. So I got the clock on there, nice and easy, but the ballerina was giving me a little bit of a hard time because, you know, it's an air dry glue, so if it gets too wet, the glue is gonna, you know, get all runny and fall off. But they're supposed to stick without any glue. So on the side there were these edges. See, I'm trying to show you. That just were like sticking out and not looking right. So I had to really turn them. I took the Yogi top coat and I actually went around the edges of those, cured it, and then now I'm putting another top coat over, and it really doesn't affect the 3D effect at all. It's still very 3D, but now they're securely on there. Secure on there. So, okay, so here's how it looks, all cured and everything. I was very happy with the results this year. Last year I was really mad about it. Okay, now on to the piercing. I wanted to show you how the piercing drill comes apart, goes back together, and how the top turny part spins. That spin is very important. It's hard to show you what's going on in my hand, but that spins is helping me turn the drill without having to stop and turn it and stop and turn it and stop and turn it. So I got the hole through. Now I'm going to stretch it out. Those were the differences between the regular drill, between the drill hole and the stretching out of the hole. And every time I have to stretch it because of the jump rings that I use, and any jump rings that you might get are probably going to be too thick for that little drill, so you will have to stretch it. I actually made a mistake on the top hole. It was like way too close to the second hole, or I should say the bottom hole, I guess, the smallest jump ring. And I had to redo it, which was not a big deal because it was in with the glitter. But if it was just like a single color nail and you were trying to pierce it with the 3 jump rings, you would have to redo the whole nail because it would just show and you couldn't fix it. So, you have to be careful where you're putting your holes. You be careful where you're putting them damn holes, If you are still watching this video, please hit the like button. Let a girl know you are here. Leave a comment. Don't forget to hit that bell and select all. If you don't go through that trouble, you are going to miss future videos. That's just how YouTube works. And the more likes and comments you get, the more the algorithm will show my videos to people who might be interested. So all of that goes together. So thank you, mwah, mwah. Okay, back to the nails. Okay, so my scissors and my tweezers are both magnetized because they got stuck to one of the cat eye magnets. Now the smaller pair of pliers is magnetized as well. So those magnets be having some heavy magnetic shit going on because it is just spreading to like every metal thing I have, all my metal instruments. Pain in my ass. So usually once I get the jump ring apart, I will put it through the hole with my hands instead of the pliers. So here I wanted to show how to properly take apart a jump ring. You grab it on each side from where the split is, and you want to pull apart and front to back like that so it kind of twists open. And then, you could put it into the nail either with your hands or with the pliers. That tends to happen with the pliers, so I usually do it with my fingers. Now to close it, same thing, you grab it on each end, but you do the opposite way of pulling and pushing. So here's a little close-up. I kind of get out of frame with these close-ups, so it's kind of stupid, but I'm hoping that, at least somebody can learn from it a little. I just have a problem staying in frame when it's so close. I gotta put little marks on the towel or something, I don't know. So that's how it looks up close, sort of. Here's a close-up look. I mean, the whole rest of the jump rings were like half in and half out of the frame, so I just skipped it. So here is the final look. I know the jump rings aren't really popping against the glitter, but I thought it would look nice, so I did it. I didn't turn the camera on for those, so yay. But I really like this set. It's really bubbly and celebration-y and putting positivity and good luck and good everything for the new year. Don't forget to check out the watch time playlist to help some of our nail sisters out. The shop is open. Link will be in the description box. Please come and take a look. It's still pretty much the same stuff. It's just set up a little differently. So, shop is open. The bitch is back. Come and check us out. Thanks so much for watching. Have a marvelous new year. And thanks again. Mwah.